Hi everyone, I'm thinking of you right now and I'm wanting to talk to you for a few minutes and send some support your way, especially support if you're feeling afraid or if you're feeling overwhelmed because you don't know what's happening right now or you don't know what's going to happen in the future. I think everyone is having moments of these kinds of feelings and they spike because we're seeing the world have these feelings. When we watch the news, when we talk to friends, we can feel the energy of this moving through us and heightening our own experience of fear and overwhelm. So, first of all, I just want to acknowledge that might have happened for you, or it might be happening for you right now or in the future. So this is something you can listen to feel some options. So I want to say, first of all, that part of the reason we feel this way is we have really big, sensitive, and beautiful hearts. And we care about life, and we care about humans, and we feel touched by things. That's why we're feeling. The other thing I want to remind you about is that if you and I have worked together or we're working together now, we have the experience of traveling this inner territory together. And that's a great blessing. We know what it's like to take care of ourselves when we feel afraid. We know what it's like to take care of ourselves when we feel overwhelmed or we don't know what's happening. We have some reference point for this. It's not always easy, but we have traveled this path inside before. A lot of people in the world have no idea what that means, so they go from fear to a very scary story in their mind, and they keep playing that story over and over again. Our egos are so precious and so vulnerable. But I want to invite you to remember how to care for your ego. This is something that can be part of our self-care right now, in addition to taking care of our bodies and practicing all these different hygiene activities and physical care activities. We can also care for our egos because they are very innocent and they get lost. Egos feel safe when things are solid and predictable. And right now, that's not happening. So I want to invite you to come into your inner harbor with me right now. Maybe you want to put your left hand on your heart center and your right hand on your belly. Notice where you are in the room right now. Maybe you're sitting in a chair or lying on a bed. Get really comfortable. And let's see what's here for you right now. Very gently, very softly. We're not trying to change anything or impose anything. We just want to see what's true here for you in this moment. Maybe there's space. Maybe there's an emotion. Maybe there are thoughts. Maybe there are feelings. Maybe there's numbness. We just want to see what's here. Maybe you can notice your breath. Maybe you hear sounds in the room. Noticing temperature. You just want things to slow down for a moment. It's a moment-to-moment inquiry. What's true for me right now? And whatever I notice, any emotion is okay with me to have here right now. I'm not going to do anything with it. Just going to let it be safe and noticed in this private inner harbor. Whatever thoughts are here, everything can have free passage to move through me like a river. When we give ourselves this kind of attention, this turning toward ourselves, we really don't need any judgment to help us. Remember, judgment comes in when we don't have other tools, so the judgment can relax. When we go into one moment at a time, there's a kind of safety in that. And it's very useful for right now because the mind is going very quickly. It wants to see the future. It wants to make a plan. That's what minds do. They're really good at that. But right now the mind doesn't have that job description. We want to invite the mind to help us in a moment-to-moment inquiry. Very spaciously. What's true right now? What's here right now? How am I doing right now? Do I feel safe? What would feel good for me right now to do with myself? These kinds of gentle visits, slow, delicate, these will help the ego relax. So as you're sitting here right now, you can just visit any part of the body you want to. Maybe check in with your feet, or your legs, or your pelvis, or your belly, or your solar plexus, or your chest, or your arms, or your hands, or your shoulders, or your neck, or your face, or your head. And then if it feels nice, you can check into your entire body all at the same time. Just feeling that little visit with you. You in this present moment. Right now, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to say. Just feeling your own existence. And if you want, you can have this extend for some time. You can sit here with yourself, noticing, breathing, just hanging out. It can be nice to do this before you sleep. When you feel ready to move back into the world, maybe just to have some activity in your home or to talk with someone, you can take your time and you can shift back by having some contact with your skin. You can touch one hand to the other, touch some part of your skin. That will help you feel more in your body, in form. But you'll be bringing this presence with you. You can also open your eyes slowly if you had them closed. It's almost as if you're adding vision to the moment you had with yourself. You can almost imagine opening your ears and adding sound. It can also be really fun to imagine that you're inside your arms and legs. You're sensing inside those areas of you as you go back in the world and you function. So you're walking around, you're doing activities in your home, And you're feeling inside your arms and legs as you do that. You could say you're sensing inside yourself. This can be a way to bring that present moment energy into form. So I hope these ideas and these experiences will feel really supportive and grounding for you. And I will keep sending information your way. I wish you a lot of peace and closeness to yourself in this moment and in the coming moments. And I'll be over here doing the same thing with me. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.